Hey guys, how you doing? It's KJ here from the Scariest Movie Ever Made and RiggedReality.com. Got a video here had to share with you. Some really interesting footage I found, and I actually found it through, well, some of my subscribers have mentioned this channel to me recently, and I'm sorry I can't remember your names off the top of my head, but I appreciate you bringing Xendrius to my attention. It's spelled Xendrius. I think you can see it right there on the screen, but check out Xendrius YouTube channel. If you like the kind of work I do, the kind of videos I make, you're really going to like Xendrius. They're doing some great stuff. And much like me, they want you to share their work. They even say that. You know, they want you to share what they're doing and get it out there. And I'm the same way. Even on my channel, I say steal my videos on the About section. And I mean that. I want you to take my work and get it out there to people. Not just sharing. If you want to add something to it or whatever, go for it. You know, it's all about getting this stuff out there and opening up people's eyes and their minds. Well, Xendrius got some cool stuff here, so I'm just going to kind of show you a couple things. But the main thing I was really interested in has to do with one of these magicians I'm about to show you, and their eyes flipping. And I do a lot of videos on that stuff. I know you guys have seen some of those on my channel. You know, I believe they say the eyes are the window to the soul for a reason. I mean, it's just a fact. And oftentimes, when we allow ourselves, okay, we can see glimpses from the other side, from the other dimensions. We can see the spirits that inhabit these hosts, these people, okay? Most of the time, of course, they're evil spirits we're seeing that are manifesting in their eyes. And how do I know they're evil? Well, they're usually slit pupils or serpentine pupils, or the popular term is reptilian eyes, snake-like eyes, okay? Well, we've got a good one coming up here. I want to share this with you, and I think it's pretty incredible. And, you know, again, this is what we do, you know, I mean, and this is a reality. I know it's hard for a lot of people to swallow out there. If that's the case, then this isn't for you. But just like with Illuminati symbols, so to speak, and you'll see a lot of that on my channel as well, once you kind of recognize it and see it, then you'll see it everywhere. You know, that part of your mind has been unlocked, and that's the time we're living in. I believe all the secrets are being revealed, as it says in the Bible, in the end days, okay, and days can be weeks, months, years, whatever, but in the end days, everything's secret's going to be revealed. It's all coming out. This is something I'm trying to do for a lot of folks out there, and there's a lot of other people out there doing the same. So we've got some good stuff here for you. Before I get to it, though, here's a great quote that Xendrius put up from Manly P. Hall. You want to talk about an Illuminati sorcerer, Freemason witches, you know, whatever, check out Manly P. Hall, okay? And this is from The Secret Teachings of All Ages. It's the theory and practice of black magic. And if you haven't already read it, I'll go and read it for you. But it says, ceremonial magic is the ancient art of invoking and controlling spirits. It is possible to make contracts with spirits whereby the magician becomes, for a stipulated time, the master of an elemental being. True black magic is performed with the aid of a demonic spirit who serves the sorcerer for the length of his earthly life. Wow, right? Well, again, Manly P. Hall's no scrub. You know, the guy was pretty brilliant. I'm not saying he was a good guy. Don't even really know for sure if he was. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know the guy personally. You know, I can't say he's a good guy or a bad guy necessarily, but he's definitely in tune with the dark arts and with Illuminati magic. So make of it what you will. Either way, I would still check him out if you want to learn more about stuff like this, okay? Very interesting stuff. Let's go ahead and jump over here to this right here. So this is again from Xendrius' channel, and it's an excellent catch. We're going to watch the eyes. Like I said, you're going to see it in the eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul, all right? So check out this magician. I'm just going to play some. By the way, the sound's up, so there's no sound on this. It's quiet, and just check this out. Even that trick right there, it's not so much about that. There's actually some magic tricks I found online that kind of mimic that, you know. So this video, again, is not so much about the trick. I mean, that could be real magic. Could be a demonic spirit helping him out there, but I'm more concerned with the eyes. And it just so happens his eyes flip out right at the 111 mark, the 111 mark. So just check this out here. And watch the eyes right here. There we go. You see that? Now watch, he'll do it again. he's murmuring to himself. He's calling up the spirit. There it is again. Making the 666 symbol, of course, right there on his left hand as he does it. There it is. See? Now, if any of you out there think these are magical contact lenses or whatever, I've watched a bunch of videos on this particular performer right here. Watch. Here it comes. I watched a lot of videos on this guy. I haven't seen any other videos where his eyes flip out like that, okay? So, if you can find something online or wherever that talks about buying contact lenses that'll do that, please share that with us, okay? But also try to be a little logical about it as well. What would be the purpose of something like that? Just to spook people? I don't know, maybe. But he doesn't do it in any of his other performances. It's just this one right here. The whole time he's murmuring, he's summoning this spirit in, okay? So I think that's a pretty amazing catch. And again, we'll just kind of play it one more time out here real quick. I'm going to jump over to a couple other things. Right there. That's what you're looking at, guys. I mean, they come in different forms, the eyes, whenever we see the eyes freaking out a little bit, okay? Sometimes you'll see it whenever they shut their eyes on the back of the eyelids. I did one on Oprah Winfrey a while back I'd caught. I've done one on Newt Gingrich's wife. You can see on my channel as well. Well, there's that. I think it's pretty amazing. And just to kind of follow up a little bit with that, I'll show you this right here. Here's a video I put up a while back. I just called it Demonic News Reporter, Demon in Disguise. But watch his eyes. Slow motion. See that? Yeah. The pupils are even in a different spot, right? So there's that. Another example, okay, of us seeing the spirit that dwells within this host, this person. And like I said, I know this stuff isn't for everybody. I mean, out of all the videos I do, I'll usually get more dislikes on these videos about the eyes than anything else, and I get that, but it's like, we get everything else, the Illuminati stuff, all the other UFOs or aliens or fallen angels and all that, but when we get to the eyes, that really bugs people out, and I get that, but even right here, just for fun, just look at some of the comments on these things. I like this one right here, satellite lag, satellite lag. Everyone goes nuts over satellite lag. This guy's sitting here saying these are all distortions and lag from satellite. And again, that just makes no sense. Because there's so many things in this world connected to satellite that are being broadcast. If that was a satellite lag, quote unquote, then this would be a fairly common occurrence, and it's not. This stuff doesn't happen that often. Another one here, this is a fake. You can see the pixelation when the shifting occurs. I like this. Watch for the blocking of the graphical control volume when it happens. Have you ever looked up a graphical control volume or whatever that is? Is no such thing as all this stuff. Watch for the blocking of the graphical control volume when it happens. It makes no sense. Nice try, okay? And here's another one of my favorites. LOL, effing idiot. It's a glitch in the film. And of course, are you stupid? That's probably just a eyebrow for makeup. That makes perfect sense as well. Like I said, man, and I get it. This stuff isn't for everybody. You've got to have the, quote, eyes to see, no pun intended, to get all this kind of stuff, okay? It's not for everybody. But anyway, I figured I'd share that one with you. And like I said, if you want to see more of that kind of stuff, there's plenty of it on my channel, other examples of that. And let's go ahead and jump over here. Last bit now. Again, Zendrius does a lot of great videos on magicians using real magic. So please go check out his channel to see more of that. He's got some great stuff. Some of it I just want to share here real quick with you. He does on Dynamo. If you ever heard of Dynamo, Dynamo's pretty fascinating. But check out this trick right here. All right.
So I've got the hat, and I'm going to take one of these.
He just took that girl's hat, picked up that toy snake right there. Camera's not cutting away. Puts it in. I agree with Zendrius on this. Some of this stuff, these aren't tricks. They've got that guy out there that blows the lid off a lot of magic tricks. I think he's the Masked Magician or something like that. But I want to see him expose some of these tricks. I mean, he'll always do the the typical stuff, you know, the rabbit in the hat and, you know, crap like that. But it's like, try to expose some of this stuff, because I do believe that guys like Dynamo, the last performer I showed you as well, and even Criss Angel are definitely dealing in dark arts, all right? And here's another one that's pretty amazing. Check this out.
What's this, guys?
It's got a bucket, nothing in it, in front of all these people. Now watch. How do you explain that? I mean, seriously, how do you explain that? Someone please debunk this for me. Please, okay? And if you do, I'll give you credit for it. That's great. But how do you debunk this, guys? I mean, you got to realize we're dealing with real magic. We already know about the Illuminati, Bohemian Grove stuff, witches, warlocks, sorcerers at the top, as wild as that sounds. But if you don't understand that, like I said, do a little research. We're dealing in a world of spirits and principalities and magic and powers and abilities. These people have tapped into that stuff, and they're doing exactly what Manly P. Hall was saying. I believe these people have made deals. They're actually getting help from the spiritual dimensions. I mean, how else can you explain that? You know, please, you know, enlighten me if you can. Anyway, guys, I just want to share that stuff with you. I thought it was really interesting. Please go check out Xendrius' channel, Xendrius. Living in amazing times. A lot of the secrets are being revealed right now. This is the time we're in. Secrets are being revealed. The truths are coming out. Okay, so buckle up, you know, and put on the thinking cap, because wilder times are ahead. Okay, good time to go with God is what I would say, and just be aware, keep your eyes open, and thanks again, guys. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, I'm back. It's a bonus round. Here's one I meant to put up here, but I'd forgot, so I wanted to tack it on to the end here. I just found this one a few days ago, and it's from a YouTube channel, Rich Blackman, Blakman. Michael Jackson, Alien Gray Hybrid, he says on here. Just check out these eyes, and this is, like I said, another example with the eyes. They manifest in different ways. You know, is this an example of the demonic spirit inside Michael Jackson? Could be. I think this guy's going more off of the whole clone thing, that maybe they did a hybridization type thing on Michael Jackson. A lot of interesting research on that you can do. A lot of people believe that there's clones out there, and they can actually use these clones to put these spirits in, the evil spirits, that the clones are the host, the spirits come in and take over. That's something you can look into as well. But either way, this is one of those videos that, you know, I've been doing this for quite a while now, bringing out the weird, all right, when it comes to the videos and all the symbols and, you know, UFOs and monsters and you name it. But every now and then I'll find a video that just really rocks me, because I don't get moved by much anymore. I'm just so used to this stuff now, you know, for better or worse. But this is one of those videos I saw that just kind of wowed me, and I think you'll probably feel the same if you haven't seen it. Check this out.
Check this out, y'all. Just show y'all Michael Jackson and what he truly was. Did y'all just see that? Let's rewind that back. Alright, look closer. I'm gonna pause it right here on it. Look at that. Let's go back. That's a tap. All black eye.
I mean, wow, right? Just wow. As far as I'm concerned, this is one of the best captures I've seen when it comes to the eyes. I mean, that is just unbelievable. Definitely looks like a gray alien right there, right? Just more mysteries abound. Definitely something to think about, but this one is, I had to share. So anyway, guys, once again, it's KJ, scariest movie ever. Thanks so much, guys. Keep your eyes open. Again, no pun intended. But this stuff's all around us. Take care.